Hi, this is a video explanation for lab assignment 1. So here we are going to find mutual friends. So here this guy is our object, and then B, C and D are his friends. So we gave this as a format. So the profile who is using is here, and then the friends are given as tab separated. So initially we split by comma so that he gets separated with his friends, and then these friends are again split by spaces so that they can be traversed. We then pair up A and B, and then A and C, and then A and D, and emit remaining guys as values. So the code here initially split by comma, and then we save that into me and friends, and then the me and friends of one, which is the list of friends, are split by tabs, and then they are stored into friends list. And then here we emit friends who are profile guy and the paid friend, and then semi-mutual is the remaining friends among the friend list. And then in the reduce part, for a given key, we traverse through the different list of friends. So for example, in this case here AB has C and D as friends, and then in this case here AB has C, D and E as friends. So we traverse through these two values, and then we find here BC as a CD as a common mutual friends to AB. So we got this. Initially in the map phase we have sorted the key so that AB and BA become the same, and and likewise for others also. And then in reduce part we traverse to the values, and then we find the common part, and we remove the duplicates if any of them exist, and then we emit key and result. So in here we can visualize this output. So for AB, CD are mutual friends, and similarly for other pairs. Thank you. So coming to our task 2, here we have to take input from multiple files, and then we have to write into multiple files. So here this is initial class which we have created as CountSum, and then these are the general configuration statements. The only change we have to do here is we have to use add input paths, and then we have to convert the paths of first and second arguments to strings, and then give it as a string over here, so that it takes first two arguments as inputs, and then we have set output path as argument of 2. So then in map phase we use string tokenizer. So first we take the values, which are the contents of the files, and then we save it as a content, and then we tokenize the values and save it into tokens. And then if for each token we have set, if there is next token, to lowercase, and then count the word, we emit word and 1 as a key value pair from the mapper. In reduce phase, so for a given word which is a key, we aggregate all the values, and then we write the output as key comma sum as a value. So here we have initialized multiple docs to write multiple outputs, and then we have used a setup method which overrides the general context, so that we pass the multiple outputs context to multiple docs. So multiple docs variable can be used to write into multiple output directory files. So then so this is our sum output. So for each for each different words, different files are created. So when we take for dog, it counts as 3 and it is written into this. But similarly for all the other words. So in this way we have taken the inputs from multiple files and then written into multiple documents based on the word. Thank you.
This is the task number 3, which is Hive. The objective of the task is to create tables and perform 10 intuitive queries on them. And so I have taken the second data set, which is superheroes and power heroes 1. So this is the data set which I have taken, and following are the screenshots for the queries that I have executed. First one is a create table. By using this query, I created the table which one is heroes power, and this is a create the table for columns that have been used. And these are the tables that are created after performing tables, which is hero info and power info are the two tables that are created. And I use 10 different queries by using inbuilt functions for this particular task. And the first function is nothing but the concat function, which is used to show the results of gender and eye color, the number of persons that are belongs to this number, and the result of this is this. So you can see the female and contains who is having black is number 3. So that is by using the concat function the query is executed. And the query number 2 is the concat function for heroes. This is used to find the publisher with their character alignment count. The result is over there. The query number 3, it is used to find the maximum height. Height data is grouped by their race and gender. It is grouped by the race and gender, where condition is to eliminate the unwanted data for the given data set, and the result is you can see over here. And the fourth query and the output. And query number 5 is to concat. It is alignment one which we used. So these queries to find the count of publishers, race and alignment, where inbuilt function subtractor is used to align to get the first character of good, bad and neutral. So these are the first characters, and the output is over here. And the query number 6, this is the query number 6. You can see the query number 6. This is to concat and the find to, and that is used to find the minimum and maximum height of the gender. This is grouped by publisher with their race. We are distinguishing the max and minimum weight by concat operator add and H and L, the lowest number for weight. The query number 6 is like the lower gender is used for this, and to find the average of the weight of the query. This is the average of the weight of the male and female, which is grouped by race and gender. This is query number 8. And for this we have taken the agility which does not having the which does not have the lowercase for this. This is a query number 9. Query number 10 is this. In this we use the same count function where not publishers which are grouped by publisher and alignment.
So coming to task 3 Solar, first we are creating the collections by name superheroes 2, and then we are uploading the document in the Solar cluster. And then next we are editing the schema and adding the required fields into the dynamic field. And coming to the first task, first query, this is a basic search for using the keyword Batman, and it retrieves the Batman row and its details. So, and for the next query, we are using the boolean not, which is a nested query, and it retrieves output which does not have just atom. So it just receives the atom girl. So here we can see there is no output. And next, coming to the boolean or query, we are searching for keywords beast boy or beast. It retrieves the both keywords either or, and you could see here beast boy and beast are retrieved. And the next query is boolean and query. Here we are searching for blue beetle and blue beetle 3, so there must be both the keywords to be present in the search, so in the file. So we could see the blue beetle 3 is retrieved. Coming to the solar fuzzy search, retrieves the output with the distance. Here we have given a keyword male, a query male with the distance 2, and it retrieved male, and also it retrieved the female, as female FE is 2 words distance from a male. And coming to the boolean plus query, here we are using nested query, using a race as human, and ID range from 200 to 300. We could see it retrieved ID 250 with the race as human. And next, coming to the number range query, we are using the weight as 200 to 300. Then we could see the weight is 225 here. So coming to the character range query, we are searching for the keywords which are from A to W. Here we have angel. So as we can see, there are a lot of outputs retrieved. We cannot show them here. And coming to the proximity query, which retrieves the output within the 10 units distance. And we could see just man, and the Spider-Man has a 10 unit distance in them. And we also have the Wonder Man and X-Men. So coming to the solar constant boost query, we are using nested query eye color blue or hair color blue with the constant boost score as 1.0, and sorted or like alignment using good. Then we could see the output as color blue and hair color brown. So the next query is wildcard multiple character query. As we can see, after I'm here mentioning a star, it will retrieve the keywords after A. We could see here ammo is retrieved. That's it. Thank you.